wondering, it's probably to compensate for Sanji, also known as Shizuke, I believe, over on Europe, for anybody that's familiar with those players. But let's get this underway. Death here is boosting towards the bottom boards, but gives it forwards to Whirlwind, who's going to give it a couple spins. Tries to get close to the crease, boosting up close, sends it to Death, and Death takes a shot, and it goes wide. Provi Seals will be in the net for Korhal. They do not have Cog. I believe he is at work, and same with Taro. Both of them getting worked to death. Whirlwind up close on the crease. Sanji blocks it, sends it back to his goalie Provi. Going to give it out to MLG, but that is behind him. And Vash will pick it up. Vash trying not to get sharked by Buckteeth. Buckteeth really came in hot towards the end of the season. He could be having a good playoff run. You never know. But he definitely showed he had some good talent out there. Buckteeth boosting in. Death will strip it, throws it to the backboards. And he's going to then throw it to the bottom for Vash to pick up. Vash with a bounce pass to Death off the top wall. Gives it back to Vash, who gets away from two YOLO boosts. We'll give it over to Whirlwind, who gives it back to Vash. Vash to Death. A lot of back and forth. Good passing by Braxis, setting the tone for this game. Vash is going to almost get YOLO'd by Buckteeth, but he will make it away unscathed. Whirlwind to Death. Up close on the crease. He's going to be stripped by MLG, and Whirlwind will run it down. Back and forth this puck goes. Sanji giving it to Buckteeth, who's going to be stripped by Death. And Death will backpedal a little bit, give himself some space. Death coming off the top boards. Takes a snipe on the short post. It bounces out. And Sanji now boosts forwards with it. Sanji looking for Buckteeth. Could not find him in the slot. Puck will be going wide. Puck is played to MLG in the slot. MLG with the snipe. And Vash will block the lane. Death downfield.
Still no shots.
Still no shots. That is for sure. 2 minutes in. A lot of good defensive coverages. Whirlwind gives it to the front. Buckteeth blocks it. Bad mistake. Not to clear it, though. Almost gives away a chance for Whirlwind. Vash is taking this now. He's backpedaling. Gives it out to Death. Death is going to evade one YOLO. Buckteeth takes it. He will have a boost coming up soon. Buckteeth gives it over to Sanji. Bad pass. And no one-timer will come from it.
Unfortunate play there by Buckteeth. Couldn't connect on the pass. Still no shots. Oh, and speak of the devil, first shot for his goal.
I was
Just
loving
like that.
casting. Just whenever you're like mid-sentence, you're like talking, oh yeah, this hasn't happened. Immediately mid-sentence, goal.
Boom, baby. That's pro playoffs.
That was a great snipe there by Sanji. Puck will be going to the bottom. And Vash is going to pick it up. Huge lead for Korhal. In the start, I believe in the locker room, the rumor was that they weren't really sure about this lineup. But they are up early. Sanji coming off the top boards. Gives it to Buckteeth in the center, but his stick was turned the wrong way. Slight mistake there, but could have had a much better opportunity. Death, beautiful pass to Whirlwind, up close on the net, and Provi doesn't flinch. Great save by him. MLG will play it back to his goalie, Provi. Gives it downfield for Sanji. Sanji might be looking for another snipe. He finds another one on the short post.
Just stuffing it home. He had all the time, all the space, and Warthogs just couldn't get across to close that gap. And, ooh, nice little celebration there in the middle. Never seen that.
That's the Vortex. So when Korhal, gets all four of their players in the center logo, the Vortex will occur. It's a long story. Buckteeth crossing center ice here, sends it down to Sanji, who can't react in time. MLG will try running it down. Whirlwind now fighting for it. Will left click it through one, but not the second. And Sanji might just burn off this period. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Well, he sends it down to MLG for one last attempt, and that's going nowhere. A 2-0 lead for Korhal heading into the second.
Yeah, 2 shots to 1. Sanji with the crown. He's got both goals. Provi Seals standing tall, and the only shot he had to face. Death not... Well, he's got the most pickups, so there's something. But he had a couple of chances at the net and couldn't really finish. Again, they only have one shot on net, so you're gonna want to see them try and get some pucks through here if they're gonna make a comeback.
Yeah, the passing numbers is pretty good for Braxis. I gotta say, they just have not been able to capitalize and get it towards the net. And these players still playing it out.
Oh, is this not a legit game?
I mean, no, it's legit. Like, it's going on. I mean, they haven't left.
Yeah, buck teeth.
I guess, are they trying to remake or not?
I don't know.
I guess we just call it as is. Buck teeth's gonna hit that off the short post. Vash will pick it up. And finally they pause it.
Pause.
Okay, they're gonna finally call for the remake. So, with 3:16 left in the second, a 0-2 lead.
Yeah.
You know, just gotta wait for everyone to leave. There we go. So here are your stats keepers. Sorry, Moose. You just couldn't make it long enough. poor guy. He's gonna have to do some good old manual stats. But here you go.
Oh, Death's still not happy. What is going on?
There we go.
Here we go.
Time's all reset. We are ready to roll. Buckteeth boosting forwards. They have Danik, who is subbed in, and now Death will be in the net. Whirlwind gives it over to Danik. Danik coming from the bottom wing, kind of backs off towards the boards. Back and forth he will go. Trying to look to Whirlwind on the inside. He does throw it there. Sanji, a little bit dangerous. Almost gave it up, but he will run away with it uncontested.
Oh, until that.
Whirlwind coming in off the top, stripped by Sanji, taken to the backboards where he will fake the wraparound, then throw it out to his buddy MLG. MLG with a cross, tries to time it up with Buckteeth, but nothing will be happening there. Whirlwind's going to fight for it. He wins this puck. Does have Danik, gives it over to him. Danik going to be stripped by Sanji, and a bad pass will kind of end that play. Vash is going to run this down. Vash. As the last man back, he will give it out to Whirlwind, who's going to boost forwards. Looking to the inside. Whirlwind coming up close in the crease, but Buckteeth will take it away. And another missed pass by Korhal. Put an end to that drive. And another pause is called.
Oh, good old Death. What does YSNP stand for anyway?
I have no idea.
I'm seeing a lot of that these days.
Anybody in the Twitch chat knows what that means. That would be really helpful if you guys would tell me that. Slide BMing is good. EU buddy Shizuke, having a good time. Slide's like that. Yeah, Slide's a good friend. Bounce pass up to Whirlwind. Whirlwind off the top face-off circle, stripped by MLG. Gets it back though. Whirlwind trying to click towards the slot, but it's going to be taken away. And then he gets it from Buckteeth. Whirlwind spinning around at the mid shot. Goes right into the gut of Provi Seals.
Mid OP.
The beautiful pass was right to Sanji, but he squandered it with a bad left click. And all over again, Korhal trying to play defense. Whirlwind having multiple defenders around him. Buckteeth will just loft it forwards, and the Finns will have a chance to reset on the play. Whirlwind stripped by Sanji. And Sanji gives it right back to him. Whirlwind with the shot, and MLG blocks it. Gives it back to Provi from the crease. Provi downfield. He gets sharked. Provi sitting still like a duck, but it doesn't matter because Provi makes the save.
Whirlwind, he likes going mid. Eventually he thinks the dam will break, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. There's a lot of mind games that go into goalies saves, but it's even more so with shooters because it's like, I know he saved this shot the last time I took it, but maybe he's metaed and he's moved on to like the opposite of it. So maybe if I do the same thing, he won't expect it. And then once you do it twice, then, then what? Then where is your God?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the mind games.
Sanji downfield for Buckteeth. Death will take it from outside of his crease. And he keeps typing out pause. I don't think he understands how the pause mechanic works in this game now. Sanji intercepts it, trying to get one close to the net. Buckteeth now takes it. Buckteeth takes a shot and scores!
In tight. Type kills OP. I mean, Death is talking about why no PP, and it's in your net, son, so what can you say?
Death does not know how pausing now works in this game. Well, pausing, well, it's been like this all season. In League, for anybody that doesn't know, to call a pause, you don't have to type it out. You can only call pause when you have the puck with clear possession on your side of the ice. You cannot be on the offensive zone. You cannot, you can't pause it when the puck's like loose. You can't do any of that. You have to have clear possession of it on your side of the ice, on your defensive zone.
That makes perfect sense.
That was supposed to prevent the the BM pauses while people were driving, and a lot of other headaches that were caused by the scourge of unsafe pausing. The illegal
pause
pauses.
Responsibly, people.
Pause responsibly. Please pause responsibly. But since we can't trust people, music was so nice to put an actual mechanic in the game for it, because he's a boss like that.
Yep, he is the man.
Stripped by MLG. He's gonna give it back to Provy. Provy from his crease gives it downfield for MLG. That's gonna go a little bit wide. Death will take it from his crease now. Death avoids the Sanji YOLO, and I'm pressing pause. Good see you, kid. Whirlwind stripped by Sanji. Sanji with the shot, and Death will make the save. Sanji takes a shot on the net, goes off the side. Buckteeth now picks it up. And Vash will give it out to Danik. Danik boosting forwards. Gives it off the bottom. And Sanji will pick it up. Gives it downfield for Buckteeth. Buckteeth coming in on Death. Takes a shot. It goes dead center. Death still doesn't understand how this works.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how
I'm pretty sure it's the captain that has to do it or some shit. Or, I mean, it's the person who's holding it. Whirlwind with a shot right off Provy. Finally getting one through.
There you go. There's my boy Whirlwind finally getting them on the board. And maybe a little comeback here.
It is possible. Not really sure why Death is trying to pause. Everyone's still playing. Vash going forwards. Nova saying that shot was very juicy. I don't know. It looked pretty natural to me. Pretty natural. Vash boosting in close. Takes a shot. Goes wide of the crease. I am not going to explain how pausing works to Death in game. Buckteeth gets it. Gets it over to Sanji, and Death makes a great save. Plays out to Vash. Just yeah, sure. You can type it up, buddy. Vash coming off the bottom. Plays it towards the net, but Provy will now have it. Bounce pass to Buckteeth. Buckteeth will try to boost through the crowd, but Vash will take it. Vash gets through Sanji, boosting in, up close, and Sanji. Oops. And Sanji will give it downfield. Danik now has it, plays it out to Whirlwind. Whirlwind boosting in close, goes wide of the net. MLG downfield for Buckteeth. And Vash will steal it. Gives it to Danik. Danik back for Vash. And MLG will now have it. He's going to give it out to Provy from his crease. Provy gives it right away to Whirlwind, and Whirlwind's going to be robbed by the great MLG.
Oh, dear.
Puck goes
Whirlwind,
off
so many sharking attempts.
There's a lot of sharking attempts, but, I mean, the Finns really got to put up some points. Buckteeth in alone on Death. Buckteeth with the goal and the dagger.
There it is. For poor blue team, poor Death. I don't know what's wrong with the pausing, but I mean, I don't know about you, but when I got a big match coming up, I make sure I take care of everything before, so I don't have to leave the computer.
Yeah, this is true.
During a match.
I'm pretty sure it's the captain that has to do it. I mean, anybody can clarify that, because I've never even had to play in League mode, because this started this season. So, you know, with me and my not playing this season and retirement and all, you know, Death is trying to fucking shack his way in there.
Well, you know, can't score if you don't try.
Bug Teeth isn't gonna get the BM goal, and that's it.
That's it.
Well, that's a great ending to a wonderful game, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty good. You know what? I think my prediction still held true. Death did come up big for the opposite team. I mean, I don't know. 2 crowns. That's impressive. So yeah, I haven't seen Provices play in a while, and he stood tall when he had to. So yeah, all around solid game. Not a lot of shots, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.